Okay, y'all, we are going peach picking. This is the first time I've ever been peach picking. Kylie Bronson.
Never been before.
First timer.
Babe.
Never picked anything.
So we're gonna take you guys along, and we're really excited. It's at this place called the Lookout Farm.
I picked apples quite a bit, so I'm about to be really good at this.
So I'm really sad because Saturday there's apples, pears, and peaches. So today's just yellow peaches, yeah. I will take you guys along once we get there.
Nice. PTP.
Woo! Okay, y'all, what was your favorite peach? Oh, Kylie's peach. Bronson, is that your favorite peach? Okay, guys, we're gonna do a little Q&A with me and Kylie because I feel like the last time we did this was on your channel, and it was
Over
2
a
years
year
ago.
Yeah.
And oh, we're not gonna do that. Not doing it. Not doing it. Bronson, can you call Burrell?
I'm trying. Come on, bro.
So yeah, we're gonna do a little Q&A. It's been a while. There's a lot of life updates. And yeah, so let's see what you guys asked us because there were some really good questions. So, first question is, how did y'all meet? I'm sure, okay, actually, I asked a question on my Instagram for all four of us, but the boys have dipped out from this, so we're doing it together. Because you know what, honestly, most of them were aimed at
They probably wouldn't even talk anyways.
Yeah, and honestly, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I post a lot more there. How did we meet? So, I committed to Baylor junior year of my high school. She was committed sophomore, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So she had been committed for a while, so like, usually, like, you know, you start following your team, you start seeing who's, you know, committing. And
well, I remember I already followed you, and then I was scrolling on my feed, and I was like, whoa, she's going to Baylor, like she's playing soccer, and I was like, whoa.
And then we played against each other all of high school.
Oh yeah.
So she was on, you were on Texans,
yeah,
and I was on Challenge in Houston, Dallas. So we played against each other all the time.
Yeah. I guess
we met through social media.
Yeah, it was like our official visit. Is that like the
No,
actual?
I met you at a game in Dallas on a turf field that I won state on. And you came to my state game against a team that beat y'all in the tournament. You came to support me. Oh, we love supporting.
I forgot about that, dude.
That was so
you have
long
a good
ago.
memory.
I know. We were roommates. That was another question. Were we roommates, whatever? Yeah, we were freshman, sophomore, junior, senior roommates.
Yeah, literally all 4 years.
So we lived together.
It was so fun.
We love it. It was so fun. Okay, so me and Kylie actually were talking about this at lunch whenever we first posted this. It was tips on how to become more fashionable. I'm gonna twist the question a little bit and say like what our favorite like piece of making an outfit fashionable is, right? That's a good way to reword it.
Yeah.
Because there were a lot along the lines of this, and we both agreed. So Kylie, I'll let you say yours first.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so Kennedy's obviously more fashion forward than I am. I'm like more.
She doesn't give herself enough
sporty, like streetwear. Like that's my like style. And I would say like the main thing that I like to dress up an outfit, like I'll wear something like this, and then I love to like accessorize. So I'll put on like jewelry or a hat, like over accessorize, or like a crossbody bag, and I feel like it just makes you look more put together than you actually are. So I'd say that's my like favorite.
I like that. I was saying that I think a way to make something like more fashionable, like dress up, dress down, is like you find your one piece that you want to dress up. So like for me, if I'm wearing just this workout onesie, I'll put a jean jacket over it and it'll dress it up a little bit. And I do agree with the jewelry thing a ton because if you add jewelry to anything, it makes it look like elevated.
Yeah, like you know what you're doing.
Yeah. So I always do like one piece that I want to elevate. So like if I love a crop top, I will wear a crop top with like suit pants or something, or like tailored pants, because it just kind of helps it dress it up, or like wear tennis shoes with it, dress it down.
Yeah.
So I just think like finding one piece of something that you want to elevate, and Kylie likes dressing it up with jewelry. And I think both of them are great. So, oh, this is funny. Was it hard competing at a starting position at Baylor? Me and Kylie did not ever have to compete with each other.
hard?
Ever though.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
nice.
not us, but like starting spots in general are just like.
Yeah, I mean, but honestly, I think something that helped me personally like get through that was always preparing like you're the starter regardless. Because if you prepare like the starter, you'll become a starter. If you prepare like you're, you know, just there to have fun, you're just gonna be there to have fun. Like,
dude, I'm honestly the opposite.
Really?
At least for like preparing like myself mentally. Like if I go into a game expecting to start, or like thinking I'm gonna start, I'm just gonna be let down. You know what I mean? But if I tell myself
that's a different mindset.
Don't expect anything, like you just be the cheerleader today, and then I get to go in. Like for me, like that's a lot better for me to cope with. But I feel like we have very different mindsets when it comes to like sports and stuff. Like
I can see both for sure. I can see both ways.
Preparing wise, though, I know what you're saying.
Yes,
like actually, like practicing like you're a starter and like doing everything right. We're on the same page there.
Yeah. But we have totally different. Like it's crazy how we were on the same team for 4.5 years. 4 years, not 4.5. Well, technically we went early, so and we have completely different stories, completely different everything,
experiences.
Like it's just crazy. Like but it's also just a testament to like the Lord writes your own story. Like honestly, because look at us, we're still like best friends since college. We were calculating this today. It's been 8 years since we've known each other.
We're so old. That makes me feel so old.
That's crazy.
Like I don't like that.
This is something both of us can answer. The tips for long distance, y'all. We both went through long distance our entire college careers, so
it's tough.
It's definitely. I know you'll agree with this. We can say that it was probably the best things for our relationships because you have to be a secure person by yourself in order to be with somebody forever, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I think that, and honestly, like, I had done long distance relationship in the past. It's something that you have to be good at, honestly, because it's not even about distance, it's about making a relationship work in the absence of other things. Like, when you're doing distance, you have to always talk. You have to always, like, communicate. Like, there are times where Jared and I we went 4 months without seeing each other. Like, that's not normal. I know Bronson could come up on weekends, but, like, it's still hard.
A lot more
but it's still hard, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's a different hard because, honestly, when you're that close, you could be like, oh, you know, I could come see you this weekend, but I really have to get stuff done. Yeah. But, like, at least for me, it was never an option. I just had to know, like, that I was not going to see him.
Yeah, so it's pretty easy to, like, grow apart if you're doing long distance if you don't put in the effort. And it has to be from both parties. I feel like long distance shows people's true colors so quickly. Like, if someone is even remotely untrustworthy, like, you're going to find out really, really quick. So, yeah, I don't know. But if you can make it through that, it's like people's true colors like really shine, you know?
Yeah, and if you can make it through long distance, fully believe
you can make it through anything.
You can make it through anything.
Yeah.
Like, I think that is gonna be your husband if you can make it through long distance, because the one thing is that you want to make it work always.
Yeah.
And for us too, there was never a question in our mind if we wanted to make it work. So it was just kind of like this, all right, we're doing it together, and that's how Jarrett felt too, and I know Bronson did too. So
yeah.
Dude,
but you look so tan. I was just looking in the thing. I was like, I look like a ghost.
You're in Texas too.
Yeah, I don't get outside much.
Not fair. Favorite trend of 2021?
Want me to go first?
Yeah, you go. I'm trying to think.
Blazers.
Oh,
hands down.
Duh.
I feel like that's 2021.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
That's like a new thing. Everybody's wearing blazers.
Like,
it's
with
really
everything.
Like the easiest way to make an outfit come to
I
life.
agree. All right, I'll just choose another one just to kind of go from there. Like wearing sneakers with anything.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Your Jordans right there. I was
honestly,
like,
bro, come here.
You don't need to let him in. He keeps.
Come here. You can come sit right here. Okay. Oh, that's
okay.
This is bro.
Weird.
This bro. Me and Kylie have talked about this a lot. Baby names. Honestly, guys, okay.
I can't tell you.
Let me just say one thing right now. Obviously, there's so many questions about babies, because me and Jared are married. But there was one that was like, what are your favorite boy names? What are your favorite girl names? I will never, ever, ever say my favorite names ever again, because recently I just got burned by it. And I will never do it again. So you guys will never know until the baby is born. And Kylie and I, we've actually shared our baby names before, but honestly, the only reason is because I know if anything, I'd have one before her. And do you miss being in Texas? I guess that's aimed at me.
Yeah, that's for you.
Me and Kylie actually actually have talked about this too. It's like she would love to move somewhere else too, but you know, that comes with like making that change. But honestly, the way that me and Jarrett were like forced out and like make that change because like it's just getting uncomfortable type of thing. Obviously he was, oh, he just said that. Obviously he was drafted, so we didn't really get a choice of where we went. And I love Boston. Never would have ever known if I was gonna live here. If you asked me where I was gonna live in 5 years, never would I have said Boston. And I truly think it was the absolute best thing. I absolutely love it. Like, our families are really far, but at least they like, you know, will make the effort to come up to see us. And honestly, I've just been an independent person my entire life. So like I can thrive away. And that's not saying I don't love my family. I love my family. But it's more of just like, I love to explore, I love to live life, and the fact that I was forced out of Texas to like go live somewhere else and just start fresh and start new and with the person I love most, it was so awesome. It was such a breath of fresh air, and I love Boston, and it's so amazing, and she loves it too.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Dude, the weather, it's the weather, I'm telling you.
You get all seasons. It's amazing.
I don't know if I could do the winter, but every other season.
But like, Kylie has been talking about moving to like the beach for 5 years. Ever. And I'm just like, you gotta do it. Just do it. Life is too short.
I will eventually.
Life is too short to live in one place. And we love Texas. We're gonna settle down there in like one day. But like right now, we're just having fun living wherever the wind blows us.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
That's true.
Okay, so this question says, favorite place to visit and dream place you want to go next? I think we talked about this literally last night at dinner. Me, Kylie, Bronson, and Jarrett, when we sit at dinner, we have like the what was your high? What was your favorite part? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Like, we have deep conversations. So find yourself couples like that.
I would say my dream place to go next is one of two places. I really want to, is it Postano? It's in Italy. It's that city right on the coast.
And it's gorgeous.
It's so colorful. It's so beautiful. I want to go there, or I just want to go to Australia.
You do need to go to Australia.
I want to go to Australia so bad.
We'll see. My favorite place ever, Cabo. I mean, I go back once a year. It's just so good. It's so good. You came with us freshman year. So it was just magical. I love that. Or I loved where me and Jarrett honeymoon. We did Baker's Bay, Bahamas. It was absolutely incredible. So I'm always like a person that gravitates towards the beach for everything.
Yeah.
But I really want to go to Greece so bad. I never was able to. We were supposed to do this huge trip before 2020 happened, and that would have been so fun. But Positano, definitely Greece, Europe, everywhere above. Like, I just want to do 3 weeks and just explore everything. What's your favorite soccer memory ever?
Oh, it's so hard. I know what yours is gonna be. Like, it was awesome.
It's a different memory for you. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a soccer memory and then I'm gonna do a team memory.
Okay.
So my favorite soccer memory is Elite 8 junior year, first time we ever made it there. It was at A&M. We played Notre Dame, and then we played, what was the team we beat to go to?
Wait, USC.
USC. It was USC and Notre Dame. USC first and then Notre Dame, and it was the most coolest experience ever. It's the first time we ever made it in program history, and it was really cool to be a part of that.
And it was like a last minute goal, like.
Oh, well, both of them were. PKs,
yeah, that's great. That's just so great.
And then the next one, team memory. I would say living with 5 girls. Like, that was so fun.
Yeah.
Living with my best friends, and honestly, anytime we had a fitness test, there was always something funny. So those are always my favorite team memories, because it was just this, like, somebody would be screaming or somebody would be dying. It was one of those the best feelings. Is like after you accomplish something all together, you're like, wow, like, and then you get all your gear and it's so fun.
Okay, this is random, but honestly, one of my favorite memories was when we were freshmen. We had to run 5 800s.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so hard. Freshmen come in and they always fail it. Every single one of us came in and passed the test, and I remember the upperclassmen.
Oh, they got pissed.
We're so pissed because like normally freshmen are supposed to fail the test.
Yeah,
and they wanted to
pass
it. And it was just like a
they wanted to put us in our place.
Yeah, like we're freshmen. Or the first game I ever played back from my ACL, we played A&M, and it was the first time I had ever played A&M.
That was awesome.
I played horrible, but like it was so cool.
And we played Texas, your first game back. Some good
worst
memories.
memory.
Wait, that was another question. What's the worst memory?
That
but
one.
no, yours was ACL too.
I have to explain that.
Go
No. So I was cleared my senior year and we were playing Texas, and it was like the very first game of the season, right?
Yeah.
At Texas.
You were cleared like 2 weeks earlier.
And like we had like 2 or 3 other center backs, okay? And like I wasn't expecting to play that season because like I was literally cleared like 2 weeks earlier. Like hadn't touched a ball in months. All of the center backs get hurt. Every last one. And they're like looking down the line on the sidelines. They're like,
Kylie!
shit, is there anybody else? Anyways, I get put in, and basically I was part of the goal that we lost that game, and it was the only game we lost that season. So I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, that was the worst memory ever.
And story time. What y'all like? Let's end with what y'all like about each other.
Aww. Okay, I'll go first. I love Kennedy is like the most welcoming and like generous person. If you meet her, she's like, you immediately just feel like, oh, this person cares about me. You know what I mean? Seriously, that's what I would say about you.
That's so nice. Among many other things.
Yeah, among you.
No, mine. I'm not talking about myself.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, there's many other qualities.
No, among many other things for Kylie, I would say my favorite thing about you is that you are so like real to where you like hold people you hold people accountable. You hold people like to like the best version of themselves, and you bring out the best version of people. Like honestly.
Thanks.
Thanks. Till we just become best friends.
Thanks for having us. Okay, I gotta go back to Texas. Smoochies.
No, don't leave me.
Bro.